I am a fool. In a world of wise guys who do anything to look cool, I stake my life on this book. Words on pages, pen and ink, spelling stories, different ages, men and women who made other people think. Not really a book. It's a library of volumes, God-inspired, written down by prophets that God used. Are you amused? You think I'm stupid because I align my values by God's wisdom throughout time, while you're searching for something you'll never find on Google. You choose to remain blind. Oh, you say, you must be brainwashed. That book is full of contradictions. My simple response is a complex question. Have you read it? No. So let me educate you, bro. Bro? The Old Testament speaks of how God made the skies and the land and the seas and finally mankind. It tells of God's chosen people all the way to Malachi. The New Testament tells of the God-man Jesus. Apostles wrote down what their eyeballs saw. They saw a human like any other man who walked through that door. Nothing special, no applause, a simple craftsman with no cause. Then he opens the eyes of a blind man. Ooh. Everywhere he went, miracles on the house. Their eyeballs saw it, they penned it down. All the while their ears heard the sound of his voice. Sometimes he said he was God's son, one and only, but they thought he was a clown. But a few faithful men wrote it down. You say, how can you trust a book? You never met Peter or Paul. Well, I say, neither did you meet the guy who's writing all the newspaper stories, or the guy that's writing all of Miley Cyrus' lyrics. But you believe them well enough. I hear you say, it's too old. How can you trust a book written 3,500 years ago? Are you serious? Nothing of the Bible was written in that period. It's 2015 AD. Can you count, or are you just delirious? Besides, we have 25,000 full or partial documents that match what we have today in content. That's probably more than the writings of the presidents. 1789 to present. That's George Washington, by the way. I hear you say, who chose what's in that book anyway? How can anyone tell the real from the fake? Let me give you 5 criteria. I hope you don't feel inferior. Here we go. Apostolic authority. Then there's antiquity, orthodoxy. Let me not forget Catholicity. Lastly, traditionality. When you put a book through all of these, you get authenticity. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You don't like big words. Let me go from the beginning a little slower than the first. I am a fool.